Welcome to this exploration of science and practical tools for daily living. I'm a neurobiology and ophthalmology professor at a major university. Today, my guest is a leading expert in psychology and neuroscience from another top institution. He's one of the top researchers on human memory. Memory plays a huge role in our entire existence. It's not just about recalling facts we've learned. It helps us understand our place in life. By knowing our past and who we are now, we can plan what to do next, whether that's in the coming minutes, days, or years ahead. This is why memory issues, like those from brain injuries, aging, or conditions such as dementia, cause so much suffering. People struggle not only with everyday tasks but also with grasping the bigger picture of their lives. For example, recognizing loved ones isn't just about daily interactions. It's about connecting to all the shared experiences and what those moments truly mean. In this discussion, you'll discover how memory functions. We'll cover topics like déjà vu and strategies to counter age-related mental slowdowns. We'll look at what studies reveal about preventing issues like dementia. We'll also touch on attention challenges and how they've personally affected our guest, including the approaches he's used to manage them. Our guest has a real talent for explaining complex studies simply, blending them with his own stories to offer actionable advice you can use right away. Let's start with the basics. As we go through our day, how much of our thinking is truly focused on what's happening right now? How much is shaped by past experiences? It's a fascinating question. Actually, memory isn't mainly about looking back. It's more about using bits from the past to make sense of the present and plan ahead. Think about how we see the world. If you're familiar with vision research, consider eye movements. The first time you enter a room, your eyes dart around without you even noticing. But on a return visit, they might jump straight to key spots, like a familiar picture or an object you remember. Memory helps predict where things should be. It works almost below awareness, confirming what's expected and highlighting surprises. This shows up in things like not noticing changes in a scene. There's a classic example where people watch a video of folks passing a ball. Suddenly, someone in a costume walks through, but many miss it entirely. Why? Our brains build an internal picture based on expectations from memory. We're not just seeing reality, we're simulating it using what we know. Memory comes in forms like general knowledge about the world or specific recollections of events. Both help us orient ourselves. For instance, knowing what day it is draws on recent experiences. Without that, waking up in an unfamiliar spot could be terrifying. Like wondering if you've been taken somewhere against your will. People with memory problems often need very routine surroundings to avoid that fear. Of course, we do experience the present, but our grasp of it is deeply influenced by the past. This lets us zero in on what's new or important, ignoring the routine stuff. Shifting gears a bit, have you ever woken from a nap feeling lost about where you are? That happened to me recently. I dozed off in a dark room and for a few seconds had no clue. It was disorienting. This can occur after deep rest or jet lag. What's going on there? A lot of our sense of location comes from recalling recent events. Some theories suggest our ability to remember past happenings stems from understanding our current position. There's even intriguing data from studies on animals like sea lions that ties into this. We'll circle back to that later. When you first wake up, piecing together how you got there requires active recall. It's like a quick mental search. Plus, you're often groggy, with slower brain activity and low levels of alertness chemicals. That delays the process. In clinical settings, simple questions test for memory issues. What day is it? What month? Basic orientation draws on recent recollections. Interestingly, even with severe memory problems, most people retain a core sense of self. They don't wake up wondering who they are. That fundamental identity seems stable, perhaps innate. We know we're distinct from others. But for those with amnesia, who can't form new memories, their self-view freezes at the time of the injury. They remember their name and life story up to that point, but it doesn't update. They might expect to look younger than they are now. Personality evolves over time, stabilizing in youth but shifting later. People often become more positive as they age. Yet, we might seem more rigid due to reduced brain flexibility. On that note, brain adaptability doesn't vanish with age. Healthy older folks still have plenty of potential for change. But habits and vast accumulated knowledge can make us less open to surprises. Surround yourself with diverse ideas and people who challenge you, and you stay flexible. For example, one of the coolest experiments I know involved curiosity and memory. A researcher wanted to explore how being eager to learn boosts recall. At first, it seemed obvious, interest just means more attention. But the results were eye-opening. They gave people trivia questions. Some sparked real intrigue, like an itch to know the answer. Others didn't. While scanning brains, they saw bursts of activity in motivation-related areas when curiosity peaked. It was proportional to how badly someone wanted the info. Then they showed unrelated faces during the wait for answers. Later, memory for those faces improved if curiosity was high beforehand. The eager state enhanced learning, even for unrelated stuff. This ties into chemicals that promote brain changes, creating a fertile ground for storing info. It's preserved across ages, kids, adults, elders all show it. Curiosity, novelty, and surprise all energize this system. Expose yourself to new things, stay open to being wrong, and you keep that adaptability alive. Moving on in the next part, we'll dive deeper into how curiosity links to forward thinking and personal growth.